Hey guys, I'm Jay. I'm a transgender male, and this is my 7th week on T. And today I'm going to talk about my transition as of 7 weeks, and I'm going to talk about how I identify, um, and a little bit more about that. Um, 7 weeks is kind of a plateau for a lot of us, and it certainly is for me. Um, the one thing well, 7 push-ups, 7 weeks. So, guys, I'm still up for my 100 weeks. Just saying. Anyway, um, I have noticed, and I don't know when this I started. I just noticed it this week, but it could be going on for a while. That my fat is starting to redistribute in my lower body, and I sort of feel that my hips are a little bit different. My jeans feel a little bit different in how they fit, that sort of thing. So my hips don't seem to be quite as big. I could do a little bit of that some week. I'm not really wearing the right thing to do that. I've got sort of some sweatpants on, and I won't be too good with that. So anyway, but I'll see how I feel about that. Emotionally, I feel like I've had a little bit of more ups and downs. I think because since I've found out about my anger problems, it's been a little bit of a downer for me. I'm still happy that I'm doing this and feel more comfortable in my body and that sort of thing. Uh-oh, another cat coming to visit. Okay. Um, I'd like to talk about how I identify. And in another video, I talked about being genderqueer. And genderqueer is where you really don't identify as either a male or female. And you somewhat identify in between a bit. And I still feel that this applies to me to some extent. Um, but I don't feel completely in the binary. In other words, I don't feel male. I like transgender or F to M or transgender male or something like that. But transmasculine, something like that. Of course, I didn't use the word female that much either. I mean woman that much either when I thought I was one. So I think that maybe I haven't grown up yet. And they say that growing old is compulsory and getting more mature is optional, and maybe I haven't. So anyway, um, I did have one experience where I felt myself to be male, and that was the cats are just going nuts tonight. It's just crazy. Um, anyway, I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I thought I look like a man, and then I thought, well, I am a man, and I realized how interesting that was because I never think that. It just doesn't. I don't think of myself that way. So we'll see if I have more of those, or if perhaps that was a fluke. Um, I have a lot of in-betweenness because I feel that, my body right now and my everything is kind of in between. Right now I'm not out at work, and so I can't live completely male, and those kind of things. And so that may add to this feeling of, being in the middle, sort of. Um, I do feel a lot more comfort with my body, as I was saying. Is it's gotten a little more masculine, and that's certainly been a good thing. So I don't know whether, how much of this is temporary, or whether, I'll just grow into this, or whether this is, how I am, anyway. And I've followed a couple people who kind of identified as genderqueer, and they're pretty interesting. And you may or may not want to check it out if it kind of applies to you. One of them is Maddox, and they identify as completely gender queer, and they have been taking tea, and they have kind of a love-hate relationship with it, and and they've gone on and off and that kind of thing, and like some things and dislike other things a lot, and that sort of thing. So the other person that I really identify a lot with, perhaps a bit more, is somebody called Videocam. I think it's videokidsam or something like that. Anyway, and this person started as on the collab channel, genderqueer chat, and he identified totally genderqueer and started taking tea and started on a little, and I guess increased and so on, and now identifies as male, man, and completely, almost completely says that genderqueer doesn't apply anymore. So I don't know, that. So those are a couple things that could happen, and it's just going to be interesting to figure out what's going to how my identity is going to change as I keep on, doing this. So it's something to watch, and I'm going to put links down there. See, I know right away, and um, I'll anyway, so this is my third attempt at a video, and I'm going to stop right now while I am way, way ahead. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.